You guys are continuing to get better all the time. Did you sit around and wait for somebody to rescue you? Did you wait for somebody to outsource, that you could outsource your education to? Did you wait for someone to decide that you were going to do something better or make a change in your life or your career? No, you took that initiative. You made that change happen. And now that you're successful, do you just rest on your laurels? Just hang out here? No. You set an even higher bar. And so I know perhaps I was motivated or influenced by the chocolate at the time, but I realized I had to participate in my own rescue. That's the only way I could really achieve great potential. I wanted to do great things. So I recruited people to that cause, which is what you do as leaders. You can't do anything else than work through and with other people. Nothing worthwhile in the world happens without recruiting other people to your cause. So people have forgotten. This guy had been fired by his company. He was teetering on bankruptcy. He was on the verge of bankruptcy. He was just starting to have the momentum back again. And Steve came up to the front of the room, and I was feeling like hot stuff at the time. I'm chairman of Realport. We'd sold 250,000 of these things called an MP3 player, the audio player. This is 2 years before iTunes and the iPad would come out. And Steve said two things that changed my life. Steve came up and said, you know what? The problem you're going to have is not your competitors. The problem you're going to have, and this is the challenge that all of us in this room continue to share every time we have a good year. And what's that? Staying hungry. Taking it to the next level. Deciding that we can make this even better. Because in a moment, he would tell me his plans for iTunes. And it would be a little bit better than the product that we would have. In fact, he later came to me and said, you know, you've created kind of a geeky piece of crap, and I'm going to crush it. Year after year, I see you execute like crazy. You've created a great brand. But it's obvious to me, as having seen this movie many times before, that Hershey doesn't create its greatest potential unless you decide that you're not done yet, that you want to accelerate this growth. Your individual leadership mission to do that is essential here. Can't happen. If it doesn't happen in this room, as an investor, I'm shorting the stock. If it doesn't happen in this room, it can't happen at all.